guys, so today we're going to be doing a big color correction. This is Sonia. Okay, so she has a bunch of stuff going on in here. So Sonia, tell them a little bit about what's happened with your hair, what you've been doing.
Oh, what I should not have been doing is coloring it at home.
Yeah, coloring it at home. So she has about 1.5 inches of her natural color. She has like a darker red band in here and some really light pastel-y, almost peach stuff that's just faded into this, and it's quite damaged. So what we're gonna be doing is a full color correction. We're gonna be taking her to a super nice blonde. We're gonna use a color remover to pull out all this oxidative color, and then we're gonna go through and lift it, and then once we get it to the level we need it, we're gonna color her so that she's a nice even shade of blonde. So stay tuned, we'll show you how it all works. So I have a clarifying shampoo in. We're gonna pull out all the excess stuff sitting on the shaft before we put the color remover in. So what we're doing with this color remover now is that we are painting it on. It's not gonna remove any of our natural color, so we don't have to worry about hitting it or not. But we are gonna be putting it on the entire portion that has permanent color on it. Here's the color remover all applied. You can already see it eating through the color. Now we're gonna put her under 20 minutes of heat. Okay, here we're at after the 20 minutes of heat. You can see how well that's lifted out the color there. So we got it to probably about a 7, and on the ends there about an 8, 9. So that's perfect to lift out. So here is the color all washed out now. We can see how it looks. I gave it a quick little power dry. We don't need all the moisture out, but we do need all the excess moisture out so it doesn't dilute the lightener. But this is the perfect shade now to start lifting. We have it quite light. We just got to pull that another 2-3 shades and it's going to be perfect. All right, so now what we're going to do is that we're going to start the lightening process. This part in here is still all the oxidative pre-colored portion, so we are going to start there because it's going to take the longest to lighten. So we're going to go through, paint that on, then we're going to do the new growth. And the ends are actually quite light. We're just going to hit that a bit just to give it a little bit of boost and pull out that yellow. And then go from there. Making sure to wipe your hands in between sections to keep everything very clean. Okay, we have the lightener now all applied to that dark colored section. You can take a look now. Okay, so what we're gonna do is let that sit for a little bit. Her natural is gonna lighten out very quickly, so we're gonna let this sit so it's light enough. Put onto her natural, and then we're on the home stretch. All right, so we've had this portion now sitting on for about 10 minutes. So if you can see, it's lightening out really well. The reason why we wait is because now once I put the lightener on her new growth, I want it to all lighten evenly at the same time. So now what we're gonna go through and we're gonna go and lighten that portion of it. Okay, root lightener all applied. Take a look how it's lightening. So you can see how the hair is lightening now, and you can see already that the new growth portion has lifted out super quickly, and that's why it's very, very important to do that darker colored portion first prior to putting that on there. So you could take a look at now how this is lightening out. We are gonna wash her out. That looks fantastic. All right, lightener's all washed out, so we can see this awesome color correction orange. So what we're gonna be doing, her hair in here is quite light, but it is stained. Obviously, that's what's typical of reds and especially box dye reds. But overall, the palette from here to here is fairly even. But we do have a less pigmented root. So what we're gonna have to do when we tone is account for that. So we're gonna have to, in order to get an even color, what I'm gonna be doing in here is I'm not gonna be using any neutralizing whatsoever. I'm gonna actually do a half 7, half 8, and that's gonna give a little bit more pigment to even this all out. And then in here, I'm gonna be going in with a straight ash. pigment to neutralize this out quite a bit more. And then again on the ends, I'm going to be going in with the natural. So in the ends, I'm going to be going in with the natural 8. So prior to toning, what I'm going to do is we are going to be cutting off some of this previously dead stuff here. We're probably going to be taking off about that much of it, so to get off all that broken stuff. So we're going to do that first before we tone. Here's the toner all applied now. All right, here we are 6 hours later, and we finally got the color all washed out now. We have also given her a cut. Okay, so you can see how nice and even this blonde is. Check this out. We're not as light as we want to be yet, but number one, the most important thing is integrity of the hair and health of the hair. So we didn't want to push it too far, so we're gonna have Sonia come back in 4 weeks anyways to do her retouch. And then from there, we could pull her a little bit lighter and get her to an even lighter blonde. Perfect, so stay tuned. We'll film that as well so we could do a part 2 of this. If you like what you see, leave a comment below, subscribe. We put out videos every Friday. Bye.